Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Learn English with Elina. I'm really happy you're here today. In this episode, we are talking about something that is part of daily life for many people. Something you probably use or at least know. We are talking about Facebook, and the question is simple, but very interesting. Is Facebook good or bad? So relax, listen carefully, and think about your own experience too. Because this is not only about English, it is also about your habits and your life. Let's start. Facebook is one of the most popular social media platforms in the world. Millions of people use it every day. People use it to share photos, watch videos, send messages, and connect with others. For many people, Facebook helps them stay in touch with family and friends, even when they live far away. For example, if your relatives live in another country, you can still see their photos. You can read their updates. You can even talk to them through messages or calls. This is a big advantage. In the past, staying connected was not easy. People used letters or expensive phone calls. It took time. Now communication is fast and simple, and often free. That's why many people think Facebook is a good thing. But that is only one side of the story. Facebook also has some problems. One big advantage is that it helps people build communities. You can join groups based on your interests. For example, cooking, travel, or learning English. In these groups, people share ideas and help each other. You can learn new words. You can see real conversations. You can even make new friends. So for learners, Facebook can also be a learning tool. Another positive point is business. Many small business owners use Facebook to promote their work. They can share products, they can reach customers, and they do not need a big budget. This can really help people improve their income. Facebook also gives people a way to express themselves. They can share thoughts, opinions, and experiences. For some people, this is important. It gives them a voice. It helps them feel connected. But now, let's talk about the negative side. One common problem is time. People can spend too much time on Facebook. Sometimes they open it for a few minutes, then they scroll for hours. This can become a habit, even an addiction, and it can take time away from study, work, or real-life activities. Another problem is mental health. People often see only the best moments of others' lives, happy photos, success stories, but not the full reality, so they start comparing themselves. And this can lead to stress or low confidence, especially for young people. There is also the problem of false information. Not everything on Facebook is true. Some posts can be misleading, and people may believe and share them without checking. That can create confusion. Privacy is another issue. People share personal details online, but sometimes they do not think about who can see them. So it is important to be careful and check privacy settings. Now the big question again, is Facebook good or bad? The answer is not simple. Facebook itself is just a tool. What matters is how we use it. If we use it in a balanced way, it can be helpful. We can learn, connect, and grow. But if we use it too much, it can cause problems. So balance is the key. For example, you can set time limits. You can choose positive content. You can avoid too much comparison. And you can think before sharing things. Small habits like this can make a big difference. So think about your own use. Is Facebook helpful for you? Or is it taking too much of your time? And while you think about that, remember you are also learning English. Pay attention to phrases like I think, in my opinion, and on the other hand. These are very useful in real conversations. This episode is not only about Facebook. It is also about learning how to express ideas in English. And that is what we do here on Learn English with Elina. We learn English through real topics. So before we finish, remember this. Facebook can be good or bad. It depends on how we use it. Use it wisely, stay aware, and focus on what really matters in your life. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next episode.